Welcome to the Crystal Scar.
Hey guys, and welcome to the Crystal Scar. The Crystal Scar is the Dominion map for League of Legends players. On this map, you can have a maximum team of 5 players, where you will fight against another team of 5. Instead of attacking towers, inhibitors, and a nexus, the Crystal Scar has a capture and defense system, where you fight the enemy over control of 5 capture points, which are the main objectives of the game. When you first spawn on the map, you are instantly level 3, unable to move out of your base, and your nexus is next to you floating in midair. You have to wait until 1 minute 20 for the nexus to connect, and then you are free to move around the map. You also gain a Crystal Scar's aura, which allows you to gain experience passively and increases ability resource regeneration. So, if you can't attack the enemy nexus, how do you win? As mentioned before, this map has a capture and defend system. To win on this map, you have to score points by doing certain actions. I will write the list on my blog, so be sure to check that out. So as you do these actions, you will score points, which will be removed from the enemy's nexus's health bar, which has a maximum of 500 health. Once a team has captured a capture point, that point will then attack the enemy, but will do less damage than a tower on a classic map. So the capture points. These capture points are placed around the outer ring of the map, and they are the windmill, the drill, the boneyard, the quarry, and the refinery. It's important to understand that you have complete vision of the outer ring and capture points at all times, whether you have captured the point or not. To capture a point, it has to be channeled. To begin to channel a capture point, you have to right click on it, and then you must wait until the capture point is lit up in your team's colour for it to be successfully channeled. Minions can also begin channeling the capture point automatically. If you stop channeling the capture point, it will slowly return to its original state. On the Crystal Scar, there is no jungle, but there are still minions, although minions work differently on this map. Behind every capture point there are 2 minion spawn points. Minions will only spawn from a spawn point if the neighbouring capture point has been obtained by the enemy. They will spawn 3 minion waves, 2 normal and 1 super minion, then 3 normal and 1 super later on, and they attack enemy minion waves, enemy champions, and capture the neighbouring capture point. If a minion has arrived at an allied capture point with no enemy champions, control will be increased as long as it's able, then they will die at the destination. Minions will gain small bonuses like they would on a classic map the later they go into the game. Minions also gain a second buff when capturing an enemy capture point, but at a cost. They will lose health from gaining this buff. All enemy minions will be forced to attack the capture point and lose a certain amount of health every second. Due to the fact there are no jungle monsters, there are fixed buffs placed on the map. In the centre are 2 greater relics for each team, which, once obtained, will grant you 2 buffs: the Storm Shield Lightning buff and the Storm Shield Shield. These buffs last 50 seconds and both will respawn every 3 minutes. The second buff is the Speed Shrine. There are 3 placed on the map that can be obtained by both teams by passing through them. Once you have passed through a speed shrine, you will gain a movement speed buff for 10 seconds. Lastly, there are 10 health relics spread across the map. These will replenish a certain amount of your health and will respawn every 33 seconds. I also want to briefly tell you about items on Dominion. On the Dominion map, certain classic items get replaced by other items to be used on Dominion. I'll write down a list in the same blog post about what items get replaced and what their Dominion names are. So if you do play Dominion, please make sure you know not all of your classic items will be there. So that was your quick Crystal Scar map intro. Next is our last map introduction, which is the Howling Abyss. Bye!